Have you ever wondered what charges certain villains might face in real life? You might think these are just fictional characters, but their actions raise some interesting questions about the law. Could they really get away with the crimes they commit in the movies? Or would justice catch up to them eventually? That's exactly what we'll be exploring in this video. From stealing priceless treasures to committing acts of villainous deception, we'll take a closer look at some infamous Illumination villains and determine the legal consequences they could face. So let the jury begin. Have you ever wondered about the origins of one of the most beloved Christmas movies of all time? The Grinch is an animated movie and was released in 2028. It tells the story of a grouchy green creature who sets out to ruin Christmas for the inhabitants of Whoville. Along the way, he learns about the true spirit of the holiday and discovers the joy of love and kindness. This heartwarming tale is a holiday classic that has captured the hearts of audiences for generations. In The Grinch, the eponymous character is portrayed as a grouchy and cynical creature who lives on top of a mountain overlooking the town of Whoville. The Grinch is notorious for his hatred of Christmas and everything that goes with it, including the festive lights, decorations, and cheerfulness of the holiday season. He feels personally attacked by the Who's in Whoville and their seemingly never-ending love for Christmas. The Grinch's most significant crime in the movie is his plan to steal Christmas from the Who's in Whoville. To achieve this, he devises a cunning scheme that involves dressing up as Santa Claus and sneaking into every house in Whoville to steal their Christmas presents and decorations. His ultimate plan is to dump all of the stolen items off a cliff, thereby ruining Christmas for everyone. However, as the story progresses, the Grinch starts to experience a change of heart. He begins to see that Christmas is more than just the presents and decorations, but it's about spending time with loved ones and showing kindness and generosity towards others. With the help of a little girl named Cindy Lou, who the Grinch learns the true meaning of Christmas and ultimately returns everything he stole. In the end, the Grinch joins the Who's in Whoville in a festive celebration, and everyone forgives him for his previous misdeeds. The story teaches us about the power of forgiveness and the importance of empathy and kindness, even towards those who might seem different or difficult at first glance. Charges now talking about the crimes, the Grinch could get a penalty of 1 to 3 years imprisonment for theft of Christmas presents, up to 10 years imprisonment for destruction of property in Whoville, a sum of 13 years imprisonment for breaking and entering into houses to steal items, and a maximum of 10 years imprisonment for general mischief and disruption of public order. Despicable Me 3 is a 2017 animated movie produced by Illumination Entertainment and distributed by Universal Pictures. The movie is about Gru, a reformed villain who discovers he has a twin brother named Drew. Together, they team up to stop the villainous Balthazar Bratt from stealing a valuable diamond, while Gru also tries to balance his responsibilities as a husband, father, and secret agent.
How's your transition coming? You know, from world's worst villain to world's worst agent?
Oh, that's hilarious. You should be on TV.
Dance fight!
Balthazar Bratt is a complex character in Despicable Me 3, who is motivated by a desire for revenge and a nostalgia for the past. He is a skilled thief and mastermind who is able to plan and execute elaborate heists and traps, while also being highly skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Balthazar Bratt's character is also deeply tied to the 1980s, as he dresses in a purple jumpsuit with a mullet hairstyle and often uses music and pop culture references from that era. He is highly skilled in breakdancing, and his dance moves are often used as a distraction or a way to evade capture. Despite being a villain, Balthazar Bratt is also a sympathetic character who is struggling with feelings of rejection and disappointment. He feels that his talent was wasted when his show was canceled, and he is angry at the world for not recognizing his true worth. This makes him more than just a stereotypical villain and adds depth to his character. Balthazar Bratt's crimes in the movie include stealing a valuable diamond, using a giant robot to attack the city, and causing chaos and destruction with his retro-themed gadgets. However, his ultimate goal is to get revenge on Hollywood for canceling his show, and he is willing to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. In the end, Balthazar Bratt is defeated by Gru and his family, but his character leaves a lasting impact on the story. He serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of holding on to the past and seeking revenge, and his character adds an interesting dynamic to the movie's plot. Charges. Now talking about the charges, Balthazar Bratt could get a penalty of 1 to 3 years imprisonment with up to $1,000 fine for stealing a valuable diamond, up to 55 years to life imprisonment for attacking Gru's hometown, up to 10 years imprisonment with $1,000 to $1,000 fine for using retro-themed gadgets to commit crimes, such as a giant robot attack, and up to 20 years imprisonment for kidnapping Lucy.
Prepare for torture, which I do. All right, are we comfy? Doesn't matter. This is torture.
The Minions is a 2015 animated movie that follows the story of small yellow creatures known as minions who are on a mission to find a new master to serve. They end up working for Scarlette Overkill, a supervillain, and are assigned the task of stealing the crown jewels of England. Scarlette Overkill is the main antagonist of the Minions. She is a stylish and ambitious supervillain who is determined to become the Queen of England. She is shown to be highly intelligent, manipulative, and ruthless, and she will stop at nothing to achieve her goals. When Scarlette Overkill hires the Minions to work for her, she promises to make them her henchmen if they successfully help her become the Queen of England. The Minions, who are looking for a new master to serve, are initially excited to work for Scarlette, and they embark on a mission to steal the crown jewels of England for her. Throughout the movie, Scarlette Overkill shows her true colors as a villain. She is willing to use violence and deception to get what she wants, and she has no qualms about hurting or even killing those who stand in her way. She constantly berates and belittles her husband and assistant, Herb, whom she treats as little more than servants. Scarlette Overkill's primary crime in the movie is her plan to steal the crown jewels of England. She orders the Minions to break into the Tower of London and steal the jewels, which she intends to use to crown herself as the new Queen of England. When the Minions accidentally cause a setback in her plan, Scarlette attempts to eliminate them, demonstrating her ruthlessness and lack of mercy. However, Scarlette Overkill is ultimately defeated by the Minions. After they realize the true nature of her plan and turn against her, Scarlette is humiliated and defeated, leaving her dream of becoming the Queen of England shattered. In conclusion, Scarlette Overkill is a memorable villain in The Minions due to her striking appearance, cunning personality, and heinous plan to steal the crown jewels of England. Her ruthless and manipulative nature makes her a formidable adversary for the Minions, but ultimately, she is defeated by their teamwork and ingenuity. Charges. Talking about the charges, Scarlette Overkill could get a penalty of a sum of 2 to 3 years of imprisonment with a fine of $50 to $2,500 for her plan to steal the crown jewels of England using any means necessary, including violence and deception.